There was a time when we believed it all worked just fine. We chose candidates, cast our votes, and votes were tabulated with sufficient accuracy. And though we might be disappointed with the outcome of an election, we believed the process was trustworthy. But since the 2000 election, that trust has eroded. Now voting systems rest on shaky ground, with the stability of American democracy at risk. Back in 2002, in an effort to restore trust in the electoral process, the Help America Vote Act became law, which gave states funding to update their voting systems with computerized devices. Fast forward to the present. Proprietary computers are increasingly used, whether as touchscreen voting machines or electronically counted paper ballots. And the result? Although we have found a way past the hanging chad, we're seeing not fewer, but more problems. Lost votes, no way to recount, and even security concerns that invite election fraud. And yet there is little chance these machines are going away, or that their transparency will improve, or that their operation will be more trustworthy. Adopting digital voting systems is profitable for companies that make and sell them. But when these same companies considered the development costs required to make their products truly trustworthy, they realized the investment would not pencil out for their required profitability. And so, these companies essentially settled for PC-grade technology with their own programs to create proprietary voting machines. So what about us? What about the millions of Americans who vote? What about our individual investment in the integrity of our public elections? We can no longer be content to simply exercise our right to vote. We need to trust that our votes will count. Shouldn't we, the people, require that something be done to protect our personal stake in our democracy? Shouldn't each one of us be able to say with utmost certainty, "I count"? Since our vested interest in democracy is at stake, we need to lead change. We cannot and should not expect the private sector or government to fix this problem. This needs to be a grassroots movement, where we, the participants in this democracy, rebuild trust in the process of elections. And faced with technology increasingly used to cast our votes, we need to do something big, completely rethink the life cycle of our ballots. We need to shift away from private companies guarding the secrecy of proprietary software and move toward a transparent, open-source approach. We need to move away from a world of black box voting to a world of glass box voting, where designs are publicly reviewed. Technology is openly analyzed and refined. Blueprints are freely available, and where we ensure our electoral process is trustworthy. We need the open-source digital voting foundation. OSDV is not just another think tank doing a study, and it's not lobbying politicians for change. OSDV is a movement composed of technology professionals teaming up with a virtual community of volunteers. This team is building open-source digital voting devices available for everyone to see, touch, and try. And they're using a proven approach. Think about the Firefox Internet web browser. It's a great example of how people came together to create an open-source solution to allow unbridled access to information everywhere. The OSDV project takes the same approach for something even more imperative: trustworthy election systems for future generations of American voters. This is a digital public works project calling upon people from all corners of the country, people like you and me, who can contribute our creativity and common sense, as well as our time and support. It's a hands-on movement for everyone who believes they count. So if you believe that how you cast your vote is just as important as who you vote for, then you can help. There's much to be done, but we can do this. Through the OSDV, we, the real stakeholders in our democracy, can help ensure that all our votes count. And the time to begin is now.